The issue is that there is no denying the fact that our children are inclined towards superstars and they idolize them. They idolize soccer players, they idolize football players, they idolize basketball players, they idolize baseball players. How come they do not idolize the religious leadership in the same way that they idolize these people? Because of fame, money, power, status. There's just so many things and that are not promoted when it comes to religious leadership. For example, when a person thinks about religious leadership, he thinks about poverty, he thinks about poor, he thinks about needy, he thinks about charity. All the opposite thoughts that he think when a child thinks about a hero, an idol, the thoughts are completely the opposite when it comes to religious leadership. Why? Because we have brought these ideologies from back home and they have continued within our children. And if we do not do something about it, if we do not make them idolize and also make the Prophet ﷺ their hero, why should they idolize anybody above the Prophet ﷺ? It doesn't even make sense, right? Now, when our kids love somebody, they idolize somebody, what do? They dress like that person, they look like that person, they even buy clothing to resemble that person. They will buy Spider-Man costumes, they will buy Superman costumes, everything, right? But what I'm trying to say that look at the extreme a child will go when he is encouraged to idolize and make somebody his hero. Look at the extreme that child will go to. But guess what? How come the parents have not made the Prophet ﷺ a priority? How come the parents have a fear that their child is somehow going to idolize the Prophet ﷺ? Do you know why? Because parents fear that the child is going to become religious. Because now religion is defined and religious is defined from a parent nowadays. My son is so loyal. My son is so nice. My son listens to everything that my parents say. But if that same son kept a beard or grew a beard or wore a beard, or if that same son decided to study Islamic religious texts, or he kept, immediately there would be well, we didn't ask you to become so religious.